Hey, I'm Benoni Tagoe, and I'm at Black Tech Week 2018. You know, the root to all things is economic power. To have Black Panther coming out, and there's a lot of hype and there's a lot of fanfare. Essentially, we don't own it, as we as in people of color. You know, there's big studios and big networks behind it. Look at sports teams, and it's the same thing. There's, you have the NBA, you have the NFL, which is dominated by Black players, but yet only one minority owner in all of the NFL. But the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think he's like from Pakistan or something. But yeah, it all comes down to, you know, what we have access to, and it, you know, it's never face value, right? So a lot of times, unfortunately, as people of color, when we have an idea, we just go into, I want to create this idea. And then the next step is, now that I have this idea, I want to take it and I want to sell it somewhere. And you keep doing that, eventually your name becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, but you're never owning anything. You're essentially becoming a person that is a glorified work-for-hire person. A lot of the people that we respect, a lot of people that we look up to, when it comes to their content, they're not owning their content. They're just the person who put that idea out there and was able to get someone to buy into it. So I think that if we take a step back and we try to, distribution, when it comes to content, distribution is the most important. So if you can create a system to where it's a system that is like a Netflix, but it's for people of color and it's respected, because that's the other thing, right? If you really want to get into it, sometimes, you know, there's a lot of platforms that are made for people of color, but whether it be the business or whether it be the aesthetic of the site, a lot of times when you see these platforms, when they're for people of color, they're not really respected because people are like, oh, that's like the B version or the C version. It's not the premium version. So I think that if we could take a step back and create a system to where the distribution outlet that we create is the premium version, then I think you'll start seeing more ownership of content for people of color. Hey, this is Benoni. Check out moguldom.com for the latest in tech and all things Black.